Kim's father parked his car at a nearby gas station, his hands trembling as the vehicle that had been following him also pulled in and parked a short distance away. His heart pounded violently in his chest as fear and uncertainty took hold. He scanned the surroundings and realized the gas station wasn't particularly busy. Only a few people were scattered around the premises. Despite the lack of a crowd, he quickly reached for his cell phone and sent his live location to Wubin. Glancing anxiously at the tinted windows of the car behind him, he tried to make out the faces of those inside, but the darkness of the glass concealed them completely. He considered stepping outside, but a chilling thought struck him. What if they shot him the moment he opened the door? Paralyzed by fear, he remained in his seat, breathing heavily, the reality of his situation pressing down on him like a weight. It became painfully clear that his wife and stepdaughter were capable of more evil than he had ever imagined. The thought that they had gone so far as to hire hitmen to eliminate him sent waves of regret crashing over him. He cursed the day he had ever met her, the moment he let her into his life, and every decision that followed, including the betrayal of his own daughter, whom he had treated poorly just to keep his wife and stepdaughter happy. Gathering what little courage he had left, he reached for a picture of Kim that he always kept with him. Staring at her image, he silently vowed that he would risk everything to ensure justice was served. He would expose the truth and make sure she could rest in peace, no matter the cost. He glanced once more at the car behind him, and the realization hit him. Remaining in the car only increased his vulnerability. He had to move. Even if it was a risk, he needed to get inside the store, where there were at least a few people who could witness anything unusual. Slowly, he opened the car door and cautiously placed one foot on the ground, followed by the other. Without looking back, he gathered all his strength and bolted toward the gas station store, heart racing, praying that he would make it inside safely. Meanwhile, in another part of the city, Kim's stepmother and her daughter sat together, waiting anxiously for word from the men they had hired. The tension in the room was thick. Kim's stepmother kept checking her phone, desperate for the call that would confirm the job was done. Her daughter, sensing her unease, held her hand and reassured her that everything would go according to plan. The stepmother expressed her exhaustion, admitting that she couldn't bear another day or night in the presence of her husband. She was done, tired, bitter, and desperate to be free once and for all. Just then, her phone rang. Without hesitation, she answered, her voice sharp with anticipation. She immediately asked if the task had been completed. On the other end, the man informed her that there was a problem. Kim's father had stopped at a gas station, and although it wasn't too crowded, there were still people around, complicating the situation. Frustration surged through her. She sprang to her feet, her tone furious and unrelenting as she demanded that they finish the job, regardless of the obstacles. The man explained that executing such a task in public would put them at risk, and that the price for doing so would have to be doubled. Without a second thought, she agreed to pay whatever was necessary. She wanted him dead, now, and nothing else mattered. The man promised that she would hear good news in a few minutes before ending the call. Kim's stepsister, who had been standing beside her mother throughout the conversation, looked at her in curiosity. Her mother simply smiled and told her to prepare for the good news. Everything they had hoped for, the wealth, the freedom, the luxurious life, was finally within reach. She said she could almost smell the new beginning that awaited them. Her daughter smiled in return, her expression one of relief and anticipation. She remarked that they deserved everything coming to them, especially her mother, who had spent all those years trapped in a loveless marriage with a man far older than her. To them, the nightmare was about to end, and a new chapter of indulgence and ease was about to begin.